dry right now. Okay. Hello everyone, what is up? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Kate if you are new here. If you're not new, welcome back to another vlog. I'm like out of breath right now. I just deep cleaned the entire bathroom. I didn't do the shower because I did the shower like a few days ago, but I always like to do like a monthly deep clean of the bathroom because bathrooms always skeeve me out and I just like everything to be clean, bleached, all that. I just made a TikTok out of it actually. So if you want to go and follow me on TikTok, it's linked in the description like always, but I feel like people love cleaning content and I'm a clean freak. If you're a clean freak too, I totally get it. Zach always makes fun of me because I'm always cleaning, but I just love things being clean, but I also like the control part of it, and I don't know, so I just deep cleaned the bathroom. It looks so good and it smells so good. It smells so clean. I'm just putting on some chapstick because my lips have been so dry, especially from the weather. So this is like my favorite lip combo. This is the Pharmacy Honey Butter Lip Balm. This stuff is so good. I love putting this on. And then of course my Rhode Salted Caramel Lip Peptide Treatment. My favorite thing in the whole entire world, but my lips have been like extremely dry, but I keep this duo in my bag because I love having this like on the go with me. But welcome to the vlog. If you're not subscribed already, make sure you subscribe. It's Wednesday afternoon. I think it's like almost 5 o'clock. Zach is at work. He should be coming home soon. I want to show you the bathroom because it looks so clean. I mean, you can't really tell on camera because this is how it always looks, I feel like, but I notice it because everything is like spotless and clean. And I actually switched out our toothbrush holder. This was actually a candle that was on our coffee table, and I just freezed the wax, took it out, and now it's a cute little toothbrush holder. And I just lit this new candle from Trader Joe's, Vanilla Pumpkin. Everything is so fresh and clean. I cleaned my skincare shelves off. I replaced some stuff, put some new stuff up, and these are from Amazon if you want to get yourself these. I just love them. They look so cute in the bathroom. So yeah, I'm out of breath, but I've been so, let me fix my camera. I've been so stressed these past couple of days. Yesterday I got in my first ever car accident and it was pretty nerve-wracking. I was on the highway driving home from my Nana's. I had to take my Nana to an appointment yesterday, and I was on my way home driving, and I feel like I have a sixth sense, if anybody believes in that. Like, I always have a feeling when something is gonna happen, and yesterday when I was driving home, I just had this feeling that like something was gonna happen in the car. And I say this prayer every time I go in the car because like a few years ago, I don't even know how long ago it was, I think it was like 4 years ago, I was coming home from work. It was dark outside, I was on the highway, and this was like in my first car, which was my 98 Honda Accord. It was such an old car, and I was on the highway and someone was like turning into my lane, but I don't think that they saw me, and I was like honking on my horn and they didn't hear me or see me, I don't know. And so I like swerved and jolted the car and literally spun out on the highway and did like 2 360s on the highway, and somehow I ended up on like the far right side of the highway, like the shoulder, and nobody hit me. And that was like such a traumatizing experience, but that was like 4 years ago. But after that happened to me, I always say this prayer when I go in the car. I have these rosary beads in my car too that my Nana gave me, and I just always say this prayer when I go in the car. And yesterday, because I had that feeling, I like kept saying the prayer over and over again, and I just like had a weird feeling that something was gonna happen. I didn't know what, but I just had like this weird feeling. And it was so weird too because my dad called me and I told him I was going home, and he was like, you should wait to go home because of all the traffic and everything, blah blah blah. And I was like, no, I'm just gonna go home now. And I was on the highway and some lady literally rear-ended me. It was so sudden, and like it was so weird because she was like honking at me, and we were all in traffic too, by the way. Like it was like the middle of rush hour and she was beeping at me, and I'm like, where do you want me to go? Like we're all in traffic here. And I saw her, I kept looking at her in the rear view mirror because I was like, why is this lady beeping at me? Like, am I doing something wrong? I look in the rear view mirror and I see her literally flying into my car. And the next thing you know, I'm like jolting forward, and I didn't hit anybody in front of me, thank God. It was just a stressful experience, and she was actually driving like those school bus transportation van things, and I was like, how is this woman driving kids around? And there was no kids in the car, but it was very stressful, and everybody was like beeping at us on the highway because we were kind of like in the way, because I was in the fast lane, and so I had to pull over to the left side, and my car was like kind of sticking out, and oh my God, it was just, I've never been in a car accident. And I called my mom, I was like, Mom, what do I do? Like, do I call the police? Like, what do I do? But I just like got her license information, her registration. I put a claim through my car insurance, so I'm just waiting to hear back from them. And they should have called me already, so I might have to call them. But yeah, so I have a huge dent in the back of my trunk, but it's fine because I just keep telling myself like I'm safe, nobody got hurt, and I'm okay. It's gonna get fixed. So yeah, I've just been stressed the past couple of days. And Zach actually made an appointment to look at a cat at the shelter that's right by our apartment. But he actually found another cat from this girl on Craigslist. I know Craigslist is like so sketchy, I don't trust it, but they were going back and forth, and I think he talked to her on the phone too. So we're planning on going to see the cat later. He's so cute. I really hope that it works out. And she said that she's like giving him up because she can't take care of him. I think in a couple vlogs ago I mentioned about this other cat that we were supposed to get, but it didn't work out, and now I'm hoping that this works out. So Zach should be coming home soon. I think we're supposed to go meet the cat at like 7-ish. I think he's 9 months, she said, but I've just been wanting a cat so freaking bad. And especially when I'm home alone, I just like need company around, and just having a cat would make me so happy. So I'm not gonna get my hopes up because I always do that and then I'm always disappointed. So that is what's going on. That's what's been going on. That's a little update. But yeah, I figured I would just do like a few days in my life vlog. Tomorrow I have a fun event to go to in Boston, so I'll bring you guys along with me for that. And yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this vlog. Like I said, make sure you're subscribed, all the fun stuff. See by the last clips, we have a cat. I'm so excited. He's literally the sweetest in the whole entire world. As I said, me and Zach went around like 7 to go pick him up, and we had to go to Petco first to get like a cat carrier because I was not gonna just carry him inside. And so we picked up the cat carrier, went over to her house, and she kind of just like brought him like to the door and was like holding him. And it was just making me really nervous, like if he got out of her arms and like ran away. I was like, oh my gosh, I was stressed. And so she basically said that she lost her cat and then found him and thought that he was her cat, and then her cat came. No, we're not gonna be scratching the couch. I think my mom's gonna come by today and help me like cut his nails and everything because they're so long, and bring a scratch post because he started to scratch the couch and our headboard, and I was like, you're not about to do that. So anyways, she said that she lost her cat and found him and thought that was her cat, and then her cat came back I don't know, I was like confused because I was just like worrying about if the cat was gonna jump out. So we just brought him home, and he's one of the sweetest cats I've ever met. Like, he's so cuddly, and I felt so bad because last night I was giving him some wet food, and you would think that he like hasn't eaten at all. It was so weird, and he's so skinny. Like, I don't really know if she was feeding him enough. I'm not really sure, but I felt so bad. So I fed him this morning, and he was drinking a lot of water too. So we have to make an appointment at the vet to get him like checked out and everything. So we have a cat, and I think we're gonna name him Cinnamon. We came up with that name last night. Zach really likes it. My mom, he keeps like meowing. I think he's just confused, and I feel really bad, but he's so sweet. He slept with us basically like the whole night last night. I was taking videos of him. He's so cute. So see how it goes, but just wanted to update you. I just made some breakfast, had some chai, but I like couldn't sleep at all last night because I was just worrying about him, and he like kept meowing a lot, and I think, like I said, he's just confused and has to get used to everything. So I kept waking up and like checking up on him. He's just so cute. Come on. New addition to the family. But I just like really hope that he's okay, because she did say that she found him. Like, I don't know if he was someone else's before. Like, he doesn't seem dirty or anything, but he just seemed like extremely hungry and thirsty. So I don't really know. But I'm just gonna try to get some stuff done this morning. The event that I was supposed to go to tonight got rescheduled to next week. It was supposed to be like a preview of the new Oak and Fort store at the Prudential Center in Boston, but they rescheduled it to next Thursday, so I'll just vlog that when that comes. So I'm just gonna get some work done this morning. Here he comes. No. I have to get you a scratch post. Oh my gosh, he's gonna make me insane with the whole scratching thing, and his nails are so long because obviously it looks like no one cut them. I hope he doesn't destroy the apartment. Just got done with my workout. I did a 30-minute class on the Peloton, and I wanted to show you our bedroom update. So in a couple vlogs ago, I showed you that we finally built the other nightstand, and so we kind of rearranged the bedroom because the Peloton used to be over there like against that wall, so we moved it over here, and I honestly kind of like it. Like, it feels like there's so much more space in here, and I love finally the symmetry in here. And then I ended up ordering that frame from Society 6 that I was talking about, so I can't wait for that to come in, because then the bedroom will be like finally finished. And I didn't think there was going to be enough room for the Peloton over here, but the bed actually wasn't centered, so we just like moved it down this way a little bit more. And then we got rid of that white desk that was in the corner because there was like no use for that. So I'm finally so relieved that the bedroom is like literally almost complete. All I need is the picture frame. So again, these nightstands are from Target. I will link them down below if they're not sold out. But it looks so good, and I'm just so happy that it's finally done. Zach just went to Chipotle for some lunch. That was the first time we left the cat alone, and he was on the counter when we got back. He seems like perfectly fine. I was like worried about him. I was like, I hope he's okay. But it's so nice outside. I was dying in my outfit. I was wearing like an Aritzia fleece and then these like aloe track pants that are really thick, and it's like 70 out today. I had no idea it was gonna be so nice out, so I just changed into shorts and a tank top. But Chipotle never gets old. It's so good. And then I had to take some pictures for Instagram. I'm not like that in love with them. We literally took them in front of pumpkins at Whole Foods. I felt so awkward because everybody's just like trying to grocery shop, and I'm just taking some pictures, but I'm just going through them. I think my mom's gonna come over soon and help with the cat. Still have some work to get done. I can't believe it's Thursday. It doesn't feel like it at all. These weeks go by so fast. Just got back from dinner and we went with my mom because she came over. She helped clip his nails because they were so sharp, and he's literally in the same spot.
We don't know how old he is.
We also changed his name.
He's now Cheeto.
He's now Cheeto instead of Cinnamon, because Cinnamon is like too long of a name for a cat, and also I feel like it's a girly name. He's a boy, so Cheeto's just cute. You look more like a Cheeto. Why? I feel like it fits him though, because he's orange. Don't do that, kitty! You're so cute.
Cheeto.
Hey.
Why is he so calm?
You're a good kitty.
He doesn't want to play at all.
My mom also brought over the scratch post that was for my other cats, but they don't really use it, so just a cute little cactus scratch post. I'm not really obsessed with it for the apartment, so I might get a different one, but for now, so he doesn't scratch the rug, the couch, because he's been doing that. And we're not gonna do that, okay? Where's your toy? Go get your toy. Go get your toy. Come on. Time for dinner. I don't know, maybe that's too much. I don't really know. I need to get him on like a feeding schedule. I've been kind of giving him a lot today just because he's so skinny and like I don't know how much food he was being fed. So I kind of gave him more than he needs just for today, but I don't know what to do tomorrow. Like, I don't know. But it's so weird having a cat here now. It's like kind of fun because obviously, like I would always say, when Zach's at work and I'm like home alone, I would be so lonely, and now I have my little Cheeto friend. I think Cheeto is a cute name. Cinnamon was cute, but it just like doesn't fit him, so Zach is kind of iffy on the Cheeto name, but we'll see. But I think we're just gonna chill for the rest of the night and maybe watch some Netflix. Didn't really get that much work done today, so tomorrow I have to be on my grind because I've just been worrying about the cat, making sure he's okay. Good morning vlog. I just did a little Pilates workout, and then I also had to film a little video for Aloe, which is so crazy to say since I love them so much. I always talk about them and I'm just so obsessed with them. So that was a really exciting video to film. I just moved Zach's piano over there so I could film it and have like a cute filming setup with the pictures, the mat. But I'm wearing my Aloe set, which I will link down below. I've been wearing this like nonstop. It's so comfortable, and our living room is like a mess right now from the cat toys. I moved the piano. I have to move that back. But we've been calling him Cheeto instead of Cinnamon like I was saying last night. I think we're going to change his name to Cheeto. I feel like it just fits so much better and it's just easier to say, just cute all around. So he's just chilling on the couch. So I just took my shower and I wanted to share with you one of my new favorite face products. You guys know I'm all about skincare, and Merit just came out with their first skincare product. It's called Great Skin, and it's like an instant glow serum, it says on the bottle. First of all, their packaging is always so pretty, but I've been using this for the past couple of days on my skin, like after I do my skincare, and I just do like 2 pumps, and I just put it all over my face. And I'm always scared to use products like this because I always feel like it's gonna make me super like oily and sticky looking, but it seriously makes your skin look so healthy and glowy, and you can't really tell in this lighting, but it just makes your skin look so healthy and like moisturized and supple and smooth. So it's on Sephora if you want to try it out. It's so good, and it says that you can add more if you want more of like a glass skin look. So that is what I've been doing, and then on top of that I just put on my sunscreen, and this has a tint to it. This is kind of like my when I don't feel like wearing makeup type of deal, so I just put on my sunscreen on top of that because it's tinted, so it kind of like evens out my complexion a little bit. And then the last thing I do is just comb through my brows with this e.l.f. brow gel because my brows do not stay in place all day. It just makes your face look more put together when your brows are like in place and combed through. So that's what I've been doing for the past couple of days for like a glowy, no makeup look, but you still want your skin to look good. So that's what I've been doing. These 2 products are like my favorite right now. I said in a couple vlogs ago that I was like kind of over this sunscreen, and then I've been using it again and I love it again. Sometimes the tint would like freak me out a bit and would look weird because I'm so pale, but the more and more that I use it, the more and more I love it. So this sunscreen is the best, and then this is my new favorite thing, and I'm probably gonna wear this like under my makeup too. So it's a little bit later now, it's like almost 5:30. I'm gonna make some butternut squash soup for dinner, and I'm going off of this recipe that I found off of Pinterest, so I will link this in the description if you want to make it, but it just seemed like the most easiest way to make butternut squash, and there's not a lot of ingredients. It looks really easy. I also love when there's pictures you can go off of, because I am definitely one who learns and like retains information from looking at pictures. I don't have shallots, so I'm replacing that with a sweet onion, which I don't know how that's gonna go. And then I'm also replacing the half and half with coconut milk because it says you can replace it. And I have this butternut squash that's already cut up from Trader Joe's. It also says to like roast everything in the oven, the butternut squash, the onion or the shallots, and the apple. But I think I'm just gonna do it on the stove because the butternut squash is already cut up and everything, so it doesn't really need to go in the oven on that amount of heat. So I'm just gonna do it on the stove, and I'm so excited because butternut squash is like one of my favorite soups, and I specifically bought the squash to make soup, so I'm really excited. And I'm just like in my cooking mode. Like in the summertime I don't like cooking at all. It's just not my thing in the summer because it's hot, sticky and gross, but the fall I'm like, my inner Barefoot Contessa comes out. I used to watch cooking shows like literally all the time when I was in school. I would come home from school and specifically watch Giada at home, and my family was like, what is wrong with you? Like, you're 11 years old and you are watching cooking shows for entertainment after school. Also, Mr. Cheeto has claimed this spot on the counter, and I feel really bad pushing him off and telling him no because we just got him, and I know that I should be training him now not to go on the counter, but I just feel so bad. I always clean the counters anyways. Like, I know some people are like, that's literally disgusting, but I'm always cleaning the counters. Whenever he gets off, I will clean it. So, because there's always those people who come for you in the comments about literally anything you do. Yeah, just thought I would make a disclaimer. So I'm just cooking everything in the pan until it's tender. I threw in some salt, pepper, some cinnamon and nutmeg. I don't even think it calls for cinnamon, but I feel like whenever I'm following a recipe, I always just kind of eyeball everything and just wing it. So I'm never like exactly going by the recipe. And also I only have 1 pound of squash. I think it called for like 3 pounds. So I'm just like making adjustments according to how much squash I had. So I'm just gonna cook this until everything is like soft and tender. Then we're gonna blend it up. And as always, I'm cooking it in my Our Place Always pan. This thing is my favorite thing ever. Nothing sticks to it. It's just my favorite thing. It comes with like a steamer basket too. It comes with a little spatula, place to put your spatula. It's just one of the best pans. So I will link it down below. I just took everything off the stove and put it in the blender. I added some coconut cream that's from Goya or something. I don't know, but it said to add coconut milk, but I'm assuming that meant like the coconut milk that comes in a can because it's like thicker. But I just used some unsweetened coconut cream. I don't really know what the difference is, but I'm gonna add in some low sodium vegetable broth. Like I said, I'm not even gonna measure this. I'm just gonna like eyeball it. It'll probably end up being like a cup. Like I don't really want it to be wicked soupy. I love like a thick butternut squash. I think that's good. And if it's not enough, I'll just add some more, but I'm just gonna blend this. I really wish I had pumpkin seeds to put on top of this. Pepitas, I think they're called. That would be really, really yummy, but I don't have any, so it literally looks like baby food. Oh my god. Damn! This is so good. Oh my god. It seriously tastes like a healthier version of the autumn squash soup that's at Panera. Ignore the music. I used to get that all the time in high school until I came across a video showing how the soups are made at Panera, and I think that they're just in bags and they like heat them up. I don't know, it was like disgusting, but this tastes like a healthier version of that and it's really, really good. I think the apple makes it, like it almost has like a sweet taste to it. Oh my god, it's so good. I love soup. I'm seriously in like my soup era right now. This is so good. It's so like warm and cozy and literally tastes like fall. I just put the leftovers in my other blender. My other blender is so cool. It's a Beast blender and it comes with like these lids on it so you can like store stuff. And this is how much is left from the bowl that I just had. It looks like it's not a lot, but it's like filled to the bottom here, but it makes like a pretty good amount. Again, the recipe that I had called for 3 pounds, I believe, so this was only 1 pound of squash, so it made like a good amount of soup, but I'm just gonna put it in the fridge. Okay, so if you watch my vlogs, you know I always like need to have something sweet after I have like lunch or dinner. And I'm having these Smart Sweets that I got in like a PR package or something the other day. And I've tried these before and I just remember them being like so chewy. And I really wish that they were not as chewy as they are, because like I eat it and I can't even chew it because they just like stick to my teeth. Like they're just so hard to eat. And I know it's because of like whatever the ingredient is, because it's like 3 grams of sugar in here, so they put like something in it, but they're just like so chewy. Like they would be so much better if I could actually eat them, but they're like impossible to eat. So I'm gonna do some nighttime skincare right now. I just threw on my jammies. These are from Revolve. Super cute. I love PJ sets. I feel like they make me sleep better. They just make me feel like I have my life put together. So I love pajama sets, but I'm just gonna wrap my head in this little like spa headband. I hate when my hair is in my face and I'm trying to wash my face and like my hair just gets in the way. It's like irks me. I have another skincare product that I really want to share with you because I'm obsessed. Like, I know I say that about like everything, but I truly only share and talk about products that I genuinely love. And recently I've been into like makeup remover cleansers and like makeup remover oils or whatever you want to call them, like cleansing balms and cleansing oils and stuff like that. But my new favorite, like I like it better than the Tatcha one that I talk about. This is the one that I've been using and I do love this. It's really good. But recently I've been obsessed with this Pharmacy Green Clean Cleansing Balm. And it basically does the same thing, but I don't know why, I just like the formula better. I feel like it made my skin glowy. Like after I use it, I don't even know. I didn't wear makeup today, but I do have like all of my skincare on and like my sunscreen that has a tint to it, so I'm still gonna use it. But it's like butter. It's so good. And it comes like with a cute little scooper. It just feels so nice. And like, I used to take my makeup off first with my micellar water and I would like tug at my skin with the like cotton pads, and I still use that, but I use it after I like use the cleansing oil or this stuff or whatever, just to like loosen up the makeup. But this stuff feels so freaking smooth on my skin. And like when I'm rubbing my face right now, it feels like I'm rubbing butter all over it. Like it's so soft. So I just rinse this off with water and then I go back and wash my face. I feel like my skin looks so glowy and like bright. I don't know if it's just like a placebo thing, but I feel like my skin looks so like even and glowy. I don't know. That stuff is like my holy grail. So I will link it down below. Usually after I would wash my face at night, it would be so red and like irritated, and like I bet you could tell like on my videos, after I would cleanse and like wash my face, it would be all red, especially like around my mouth and everything. But my skin looks pretty dang good right now. I'm gonna do a face mask. This one is Florence by Mills. It's just a clay mask. I really like this one. I feel like just cleans out my pores and it's just like fun to put on, honestly. Also, I can't believe we have a cat now. Like, I've been wanting a cat for so long. Just the fact that we have one, like my heart is so happy, especially because we saved him basically. I always love rescuing animals or like adopting them from a shelter or something. Like it just makes you feel so good, and just every time you look at them, you like know that they have a good home. I don't think we've ever like bought an animal from like a pet store or like a breeder or something. Like we've always rescued them. And like my mom worked at an animal hospital for the longest time, since she was 18. She stopped working there like a couple years ago, and we would always have animals growing up, and they would always be animals like from the animal hospital and like animals that people couldn't take care of. Yeah, I just like have a thing for saving animals and like making sure they have a good home. And every time I look at Cheeto, I always want to say Cinnamon, but the name is Cheeto. I'm like 99.9% sure it's gonna stay as that. But every time I look at him, I'm just like my heart is so happy, because just thinking of any animal stranded outside and like feeling like, I don't even want to talk about it because it makes me so upset. But I'm just so happy he has a home and everything worked out, and he's like the sweetest cat. Like, he doesn't chew anything, knock on wood, but like he doesn't really get into anything. He just purrs and wants you to pet him, and he's just adorable. That's the face mask. I look crazy, but I'm probably gonna watch Gilmore Girls. Honestly, I haven't watched it in a little bit. It's like 7 o'clock right now. It's also Friday. I don't know if I mentioned that. I feel like this vlog is very all over the place just because of the new cat and everything, but it's Friday night. Turn up. We're gonna watch Gilmore Girls, chill with the cat, and just have ourselves a night. Zach actually went to work a little bit later, so I don't know what time he'll get home. But for now, I'm gonna chill and watch some TV.